If Iox does not believe in history, what is it they think you do? I would also very much like to know that. Iox believes in the loop. They believe what has happened will happen again. What? They think I'm out discovering the future. What? 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 I... Um... Okay, here's what we know. You know, this thing about the loop being history repeating means that the curator's comment about her unearthing her own skull now actually freaking makes sense. I could not figure out what on earth he was talking about. Like, that was such a weird comment. Okay. So it's interesting that you mentioned that you misread artifacts as anti-facts because considering that one of the things that we know by so one of the things that we know is that the Holy Empire went around destroying shit from the earlier time. Okay, and look, I'm not taking it badly. It's just that the Ioxian curator is my nemesis, okay? And part of why he's my nemesis is because he's a massive asshole, okay? And part of the reason why he's a massive asshole is because he thinks that studying history is an incredible, like, immoral waste of time. And instead, you should be studying loop philosophy. So what he actually doesn't like. So what it actually is, what makes history immoral, and what makes it immoral is that it's heretical. You're looking for things that don't belong to the loop. It's not a question of whether I'm taking the revelation well. It's that I've been waiting to find out what the loop is because I knew it was going to be important, and now I know why. And now I have a bunch of things that I am now thinking about in terms of, like, what that means for the story and what that means about my nemesis, the curator. Because as I have previously mentioned, the most important question I need to know is, what does the curator curate? Does the curator curate? I need to know. All right. I just needed to take a bunch of notes because that put a bunch of stuff into context out of the things that I've been thinking about. So, like, what this does suggest to me is that, like, it's actually even more contentious than I thought. History is, like, I don't know, flat earther. I mean, I guess it's more round Earth, Copernicus sort of a thing. Really, since presumably time works in this universe the way that it works in ours. But I don't know, actually. Flat nebula. Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, I've taken my notes. My current theory is that either soothsaying is forbidden, which only makes sense if like the loop is going to be things that repeat, but like you're not supposed to try to figure out what the things are. You're supposed to just take it for granted that everything that's happened has happened before, which might be a little bit wiggly. Or it's that she's heretical. She's trying to find events that will not repeat. One of the things that's bothering me about this game from like a story perspective is that it seems to be going out of its way to make Aliya into this underdog hero. She has been treated with disrespect or loathing or just like straight up rudeness by everyone in this game so far, except Huang, who she is annoyed by because he's a nerd and they don't have the same special interests, so he gets kind of boring, which is, unfortunate, but like, anyway, so like, there are no positive relationships in this game so far. None whatsoever. Except for Oroi, I guess, who we haven't met yet, and I might have to go to Elbereth just to, like, cleanse my palate. Dispatch Rabbi says that she's kind of rude. Yeah, she is, but, like, it seems like even if she wasn't, she would still be treated this way. Like, the setting has been set up to make her into, like, an incredible underdog. And I feel like it's exaggerated more than it really needed to be. Like, it feels over the top. Like, the Maersians not liking her because she's an outsider and she's, like, from the big city and, like, from, like, that's all fine. Her mother figure treating her like shit, not great. The curator coming out of nowhere. Anyway, I don't know. So there are things about the way that this story is written that are kind of hitting me funny, but like part of what makes her the underdog is the way that the entire culture apparently treats history, which is like it is unnecessary or immoral or heretical or whatever